Yeah, all right.
Yeah!
We are playing the video games.
There's your video
At long
game.
last. All right, so we have a three-way Symphony of the Night race featuring Turbodog, who's slightly off camera. Please fix that. Okay, well, you got to see his hand. Good enough.
No way.
There we go. Look at that sexy face. All right, so Turbodog. We have HouselessGamer here. And we have Wild Mouse. So they'll all be playing pretty unique styles, and should be exciting. Like, this game has a lot of tech for those that haven't seen it. A lot of tricks. A lot of difficult to execute stuff. So, just as a note, they have made gentlemen's agreements on some of these tough skips that completely kill the runs. So, if any of them miss the first skip in the game, they will actually be resetting. If any of them soft lock on the glitch in the middle of the game to skip Richter, then they have a save right before that they're allowed to load. So that's the only two variances from the normal racing rules, just so we can have a good competitive race. So are you guys all good to go?
Ready.
All right. Wait, have Turbo wave his hand in front of the camera. Okay, have Turbo wave again. All right. Just keep it like that the entire run so they know you're there.
Just get like a photo of my face and just like tape it to the wall.
All right. I'm going to count you guys down then.
You guys ready over there? We are ready. Yo,
Okay.
you ready? Yeah!
Nice. All right. So I'm going to start from 47, 46, 45.
What is this, Maria?
All right. It's going to be on 3.
No, you gotta do it like
What?
the race bot at SRL. If we're gonna.
No, okay. So it'll be 3, 2, 1, go.
Dot ready.
All right. So 3, 2, 1, go. And as you can see, Wild Mouse has chosen to already lose an extra second at the start by playing Japanese version, which has the cutscenes left in that have the disc playing cutscenes. So, he has a couple extra things to skip, but he also has the benefit of a funnier Dracula death sound. That's actually about the only thing he has that's different. Well, I guess a lot of the sounds are different. Anyway, so the things they're doing in the intro, they collected over 40 hearts, which means they're going to have a neutron bomb to help them with the first skip with Alucard. They got down to 0 hearts, meaning they'll have a heart refresh, which is also useful for glitching. And then, hopefully, did all of you get hit, actually?
Yeah.
Okay, so they won't start with the max HP, but all there is down 5 HP. If you beat Dracula in under a minute, you have max stats except for HP. And yeah, the 2 items I just mentioned. So what you do in the intro affects what you get at the start of the game. So the backdashing method, of course, pretty famous in this game. And all of them are going to be doing it a little bit differently. So the concept of shield dashing is the start of backdashes is very fast, but it ends up being very slow at the end. So you cancel out the animation with the shield and then go right back to the fast part, because the shield has a very short animation. So if you mash it in rhythm, then you go very, very fast compared to normal. Okay, so they're all going to try to hit this first skip here. I'll let them do that before we let them concentrate a little. There, we got one. Oh,
Nope.
Looks like Mouse missed it. So you all want to reset? Okay.
Thank God. I don't know how I missed that. That looked like the right frame.
Do you need to move up a little for the start?
I will when it gets to that.
Okay.
I'll move up.
All right.
Oh, wait.
It's fine. We have Filthy over there.
All right.
You're not saving anyways. So.
All right.
Spiritually, it counts.
Yes, it does. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah. Anyway, all of them are using different methods for shield dashing. You won't get to see it really on Turbo's end, but he switches between using 1 or 2 hands to hit the button more efficiently, depending on what kind of movements he's doing otherwise. You'll see Houseless just uses thumb. You'll see over here, Mouse is actually using an arcade stick to play the game, and he has a custom button layout on top of that. So all of them are doing very different things. Everyone has kind of a different style of shield dashing that makes them go faster. I've never seen like any top level runner really use the same exact method.
Ridiculous.
So the skip at the beginning is very important because you need to keep the Alucard sword and shield in order to make the start of the run much faster. Well, actually, just the Alucard armor in general speeds up, but really it's the Alucard sword that's speeding up a boss fight later in the game, where the time save comes from. And it just really makes the whole start of the game much faster. If you miss it, it pretty much is run over as far as being competitive, which is why they're willing to reset, but hopefully they're able to see the pixel. What they're trying to do is, the way the skip actually works is that as you get to the edge of a screen, if you get to the point where the screen starts to scroll, I'll let Turbo hit it again first. Cool. Okay, so if you get to the edge of a screen and where it starts to scroll, if you pause the game either with a level up or a heart refresh or something like that. Does it? I don't think so. That should work.
So we are very behind in donations, so let me know when I have a
Yeah.
minute.
Okay, anyway, I was just making sure you hit that. So all of them have hit it now, so we do get to continue the video game.
Wait. Hold on.
Oh, he does have to clear his jump. There you go.
Okay, all right.
You can soft log if you missed that. Yeah, so anyway, about the glitch now, all of them have hit it, and I can't explain it properly. When you get to the point where a screen scrolls, and you pause the game with either a level up or some kind of animation that freezes the screen, then if you backdash out of that, the game gets confused about where your position should be at the screen transition, and it actually puts you at the end of the next screen. It, in a way, kind of underflows your X position. So you get sent to the opposite side of the next screen, and this allows you to skip the cutscene and keep the Alucard armor. So yeah, if you do need to catch up on donations, now's a great time.
Great. All right. So we got Epic Kai 13 donated $5. You guys better sing Mouse House Turbo ROM or the discount or the Discord riots. I got you, SotN Discord fam. From Alucard X60, Talic Zealot, AMA Fan 9, and Epic Kai 13. Then my boy Ice Titian donated $20. Lost track of my death, so here's a 20. Put it to Anime Boy on Wind Waker. Epic Kai again donated $5 for the final name. Sorry, man, we already started. Oops. But it wouldn't have made it anyways because it was already beaten out.
Better luck next time.
Deadman SL donated $56. No message, but thank you very much anyways. Matako donated $25. Is this the day we can finally see thruster percent in the marathon? All the best in the race. All the best in the race. I'm expecting spell skips all around.
Mouse got the double.
Then finally, Squidwalk donated $5. Thanks for a fun weekend. Hope we'll see another. You are more than welcome, and by God, there will be. All right, that's it for now.
All right.
Good luck, guys.
So the beginning of the game here, you try and get all the transformations as quickly as possible, because ultimately the bat ends up saving so much time on movement that and you need to visit the library anyway for speeding up in other ways, but the bat saves so much time, even over shield dashing and all the other stuff you can do, that you need to get it. So they're actually going to get the wolf first and then come back to that room where you just saw the Maria cutscene and that statue on the left side opens and closes every other minute. Odd minutes is closed, and it's open on even minutes. So when they want to go get the mist, they'll come back here, and if they get there in under 8 minutes, they'll actually be waiting on it to open and have essentially a perfect time at that point. Looks like Turbo right now is on very good pace for that, as he's well ahead right now. So looks like he might be waiting on the clock, and then from that you'll probably see the other two catch up as a result. So yeah, they'll get the mist, then the bat. They could have gotten a meal ticket here. I guess Mouse still has a chance. And I want you to use it if you get it.
1 out of 2. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So no one got that, but
Sorry to let you down, buddy.
you could get a god drop there that ends up resulting in a 1 in 4,000 drop. And if you can get that, you have a chance, very small chance, but a chance to save an entire minute on the clock rush. So I guess I have to mention, of course, just the huge community that's put effort into this game over the years. Oh, by the way, you can stopwatch Doppelganger. That's, I guess, something worth noting, but
By the way.
it's the only boss you can do it on, both versions of this boss. Not sure if it's an oversight or what, but yeah. So a lot of people have put work into this game. Dragon Blitz currently has the world record at 16 minutes and 52 seconds. Ben Outen, Talek Zealot, Matako, who donated as well. Like Foregone Moose, Sockford, they have all found like different strats or
Outta here.
revolutionized the run in some way to make it what it is. So
Oh, you're good.
the old boys, Satoryu. So no one thought like you could shield dash really well until Satoryu just started destroying controllers. So.
He's the one we
Rain
blame.
and so yeah, and there. If I started naming old boys, we're getting into like 50+ names here. So yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out to a few of the members of the community who have like brought the game to where it is now. And yeah, so you might have noticed on a Turbodog screener, he's a puppy dog right now, which might seem kind of odd. Like, that doesn't look faster than shield dashing, right? So actually, it's about the same speed as a shield dash, and he's keeping forward momentum the whole time. And he can jump over slopes and keep at the same speed. So actually, if he does this whole sequence perfectly, he actually ends up saving 3 seconds from where he transformed into Wolf. Over just shield dashing there and trying to do it like that. So you'll see all of them probably doing that. So you can see Turbodog did get there incredibly early, like we mentioned. So he's going to have to wait for that to open up. And the rest of them then, looks like they're going to get well under the 9-minute mark, so it shouldn't be an issue for them to get to the Coliseum as well. But really good start for Turbodog. He's crushing right now. But there are plenty of tough skips that can set you back coming up.
My boys in the library will.
Yeah, no one here is a stranger to having to reset half their runs in the library because of RNG from a particular enemy movement. So something else you'll notice over here, if you look at Turbodog's screen, he's gonna actually look. It looks like a kind of going out of the way to kill that one enemy. So there's actually a very set experience route in this game that's been mostly done by Talek Zealot, where the optimization is that you have the least number of level up animations after the clock rush is done. So you'll see there's a level up there. So he might have leveled up like 5 times there, but you still get a level up animation. Whether you level up once or 10 times in a single kill, you just get 1 level up animation. So each of those costs 2.5 seconds. So if you do a kind of slightly different kill route and don't kill that guy, you'll actually end up having 2 or 3 extra level up animations throughout the rest of the game. With this one, they only have 1 level up animation outside of bosses. So it ends up saving, either 5 or 7.5 seconds. All right, well,
Nice.
Turbodog didn't get set back by the books. That
Can read, yes!
Turbodog can in fact read, but
Oh my god.
Josh, 1,000, that's between the books.
Sorry.
so that is a very risky skip to do without any kind of backup strat because there's some randomness with how the books move. Oh, looks like Houseless got it as well. Very nice. Okay, I'll explain the glitch happening on Turbodog's screen in a second. Wolf. Oh.
Why didn't I wolf?
So looks like Mouse is gonna have to climb up a bit of a hill here to come back, but yeah. Okay, so what's happening on Turbodog's screen now?
Alright, looks like we're going wolf.
Yeah. So what's happening on Turbodog's screen is he got the fairy card because the audio clip as you enter the shop allows you to pause during the shop cutscene, which isn't supposed to happen. When you do that, you can then go to the garnet and equip it as you're about to sell it. And then when you sell it, it subtracts 1 from 0 garnets instead of from the 1 garnet you'd normally have. And it underflows it, so now you have 255 garnets. So with that money, they're able to buy the duplicator. They're able to buy the. You can watch Houseless' screen right now. They're able to buy Buffalo Stars and they're able to buy Mana Prisms. Duplicator duplicates any usable item infinitely. So these Buffalo Stars, which have a very high attack power and they don't expect you to spam like crazy, you can now do that. Mana Prisms allow you to have free movement with the bat, which Turbodog just now got, and you can see him using that. And the fastest move it has wastes MP. It's called the Wing Smash. And he's chaining it as well, which does have a pretty lenient window, but as you're switching directions with the Wing Smash, it actually gets very difficult to continue chaining it. So this is displaying a lot of skill here. And it does waste MP, though, so you'll notice every time he goes out of bat, he's usually Mana Prisming, because he has to refill his MP for the next section.
Are you kidding me?
Well, you can just turn it to bat now, so. Yeah, so they all have everything now, and you're just going to see them try and blow to the end of the game as fast as possible. In case you can't tell by what's happened already, you don't really need to do a whole lot to skip stuff in this game. Pretty much anything you think you can skip in this game, you can. There are bosses, or there's a 0 boss route in this game where you don't actually kill any of the bosses, and you can get to the end of the game. There's a pacifist route where you don't kill anything, technically. There's just all kinds of stuff like that, where you can just get to the end of the game with very little resources. So the next big skip coming up, though, is going to be skipping Richter, which means that you skip getting the silver ring, the gold ring, and the holy glasses. You normally need that to enter the second castle. So they're just going to skip that battle completely. The way you do it is to barely clip it. They break the switch here because there's a kind of an invisible wall there that has the cutscene trigger for the Richter battle. And if you skip that trigger by minorly clipping into the wall there, then you will have the castle here in a state as if you've already beaten the battle. So it'll you can queue by a screen scroll. He just got it now by going through the screen transition. And then, yeah, you skip Richter. The way the bat one works, they did as a backup there, is that you have one frame where you have no hitbox in the bat transformation. So you make that one frame happen on the screen transition, and then the trigger for the battle is also there, and you just skip it. Second castle, there's only one more major glitch left. The rest of it is going to be all just optimizing this bat movement, trying to get through things as fast as possible, and they won't be they won't be able to make many mistakes, because if they make a mistake somewhere, you have to realize even though they have all this overpowered armor and all this like duplicator stuff, they still are very underleveled for being at the second castle. So stuff will hit you hard. A lot of stuff might even one-shot you. So you need to be very careful. If they miss a wing smash or something, might be a reason to panic.
Pretend you're Richter.
Yeah, pretty much. You have to pretend you're Richter-style glass cannon. Everyone usually likes this music. It's too bad you don't get to hear the music very much in a speedrun.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we're doing the all art assets run, right?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, for that, we could even conceivably hear 2 music files at once. Condensed it, man.
So coming up on Turbodog's screen, he's pretty far ahead now. So the last skip coming up, you actually have to do the same skip you did to skip death and keep the armor. Except instead of using the level up to pause the screen, you're now using a heart refresh. So he's going to go to the point where the screen starts scrolling, use a heart refresh while moving forward, and then backdash out of it towards the edge of the screen. It's going to send him to the end of the next screen, which is actually a save room. And this is the super interesting part. So he has to then time a bat transformation so that it suspends him in the air instead of zipping him down, which is what normally happens if you go through a wall. So if he mistimes it, he's actually probably falling straight into a guardian and dying. So there is a little pressure here. But he got it. Nice. So yeah, he is wing smashing through here, and then you have to end the wing smash at a specific spot so you end up in this save room. So yeah, he's pretty much done. All he has to do is beat the final boss with Buffalo Stars. Pretty trivial compared to everything else he's done in this run so far. He has died. He does want you to know he has died here before. Yeah.
Today.
Today. Everyone died at least once today against Dracula. Yeah, very, very strong run by Turbodog so far. I would not be surprised if this is even like a sub 18-minute run, which is very strong for a race.
He's been on it.
I just want to like have the
For me, at least.
yeah time's coming up for him, but I just want to hear your buttons really fast on these arcade stick. I guess usually it's when you're shield dashing. You can hear it really
That's
well,
when the
but
true match comes out.
yeah.
No.
Uh-oh.
Archer, please. It's all good.
Time.
Go back whence you came.
1804.
So actually, on our normal time, it's like an 18:01. Yeah, pretty good.
GG, Turbo.
That I've been so defeated. You have been doomed.
Let's try to finish up, period.
Lost the ability to love.
So yeah, we'll see the other two racing to the end here.
Oh my god,
What
are
is
you
it
kidding
to
me?
a man if he gains the world and loses his own
He can't catch
soul?
me.
So Turbo, now you don't have to do anything. You want to give shout-outs to anyone or anything? Well, can give you the mic.
Tell me,
Wait for
That's...
What-
I'm
what
fine.
were Lisa's last words? She said, "Do
Um,
not hate humans.
Shoutouts
If you cannot live
for
with them,
all
then
of the
at
SotN
least do
community.
them no harm. For theirs is already
This
a
is the
hard
first speed
lot.
game I picked up,
She also said to
partially
tell
in
you
part from seeing
that she
ROM
would
Scout,
love
but it's
you
also
for
the first
all
one
of
I saw
eternity.
outside of speedrunning.
Lisa,
Really
forgive
care
me.
about this game, really
Farewell,
love the
my
community. It's one of the most positive experiences and groups of people that I've had to work with, and it's been a real pleasure to work with a lot of these guys. Even though we butted head at times, it's all been for a love of the game and to try to improve each other, and that's what I love about the speedrunning community as well as the SotN community. It's kind of hard because a lot of the people I want to shout out are here, but also all the people that Ron mentioned before, Matako, Talik Zealot for really grinding out strats despite having emulator, PKSL, the god, Ben Outen, please come back to us, Zex Rector, Mecha Richter, all the SotN heads out there, Matako,
In there.
obviously. there's so many people, like Ron said. Satoriu. I want to give a shout out to Volvanomics, even though I don't really talk to him too much. He is the person that showed me a way I could two-hand shield dash. So, you know, I have to be grateful for what somebody does give me.
Don't you want to go after
All right, here you go, Ron.
No, it's best this way. I can't ease his torment. Someday, perhaps, we will meet again. And on that day, maybe.
I see.
Let's go.
So you can see on a turbo screen here, the ending actually is not quite finished. They kind of missed a couple assets.
That's just a retaining wall under the castle.
There you go, dude.
In there. Beelzebub's the closest relic.
That's actually not true. Someone did request you to sing, right? Or all of us to sing? We did miss that cue.
No, I don't
I'm
think
sorry.
that happened, actually.
Oh, please don't die on
I'm
Dracula.
gonna try.
I know we talked about it, but please don't die on Dracula. Whew.
21-23.
Yeah, we're in there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh wait, why am I giving you? You have your own mic, dude. Don't
Thank
steal
you.
mine.
Well, two's better than one. You can hear me in stereo. Thanks everybody. Thanks for your support, everyone in the SotN community. Like I think Turbo pretty much named everybody that I would want to thank, and then some.
Well, I mean, we have to what?
If anybody,
Oh sure.
if anybody wants to learn and doesn't really know a good resource, Turbodog's Any% tutorial playlist on YouTube. Check out his channel, Turbodog702. He's got a easily available and easily indexed playlist of kind of little, I don't know, micro tutorials on each of the things that you're going to need to know for this route. Make that be your first stop for learning
Definitely.
this game. Or just
even
harass
for
him in his
even
channel.
for people who know the game already, it has like helpful info.
Yeah, also Talic Zealot, also on YouTube and on Twitch, Twitch TV/Talic Zealot. He does a lot of research in this game. He tries to do, you know, even tazzing to find out theory behind optimizations. He always posts his results when they're of interest.
All right, time.
23-03.
All right, cool. So I will hand the mic off to Houseless here real quick, but first I do want to also say, thank you everyone here, like everyone at Californithon. You made this really fun for me.
Yeah.
This honestly felt like a lot like the old GDQs for me, like just hanging out here and just playing speed games all weekend, learning things about different runs I had no clue about. You know, teaching other people dumb things like Dawn of Sorrow co-op.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get in here.
again here. And yeah, just it's been a lot of fun. Thanks to Jeff for organizing it, or being the main person organizing it. Just everyone has helped out in any way. It's just been really awesome being here this weekend. And all right, if Houseless has any shout-outs.
Okay. I want to say pretty much Turbo and Mouse covered. Turbo and Mouse pretty much covered everything in terms of shoutouts. I think they forgot to mention that we also have all the guides conveniently listed at speedrun.com/SotN/guides. You can check there as well to learn to speedrun it. I'm the newest member of the or just about the newest member of the community, and I pretty much had to learn this game in a very short period of time. So yeah, and this is also my first marathon, and I want to say hi to Tammy, who's watching from home on the computer. So hi, Tammy.
Aw.
Still nervous. But it's been a blast. I had fun meeting Mouse and Turbo and Rom Scout. it's been a very unique experience for me, and it's one I'll definitely never forget. That's for sure. So,
Thanks, Californithon. I had a lot of fun, and it was great to meet everybody here.
Before I kind of hand off again, I do want to mention something. These guys kind of took this on, I don't want to say short notice, but I definitely have a better time on the leaderboards than these guys. And they took it upon themselves to still take this challenge and to still do this race. And they put in, like, Houseless especially, he's been on, like, pretty much 5 to 6 days a week, like, just grinding this game out. And just, like, trying to get up to speed as fast as possible. He just barely kind of got on 360, so he's had to do that adjustment. And I'm really grateful that they were able to come out here and show off, you know, like, they ran into troubles, but that's what happens in speedruns, you know. This isn't, you don't always get to reset, you know. On the no reset run, you might lose 30 seconds, you might lose a minute, you know. So really glad that we were able to show strong for SotN, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. You guys know where the resources is, as I said. Rom covered for Californithon. I think we plugged everybody in the SotN community. If we missed anybody, we still know about you guys. So please don't yell at us, all right?
all right.
So now, the last thing. Everyone here in this room right now, next year for the Dawn of Sorrow run, you're all going to do co-op, right? Every single one of you is going to trade me at least one soul? Okay. Good. We'll get there. All right.
Can we end on a hydro storm? For the crowd? Okay. Can we do that?
On 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, yo, everybody, stand up, stand up. All right, we're going to end on a 3, 2, 1 hydro storm. You know how hydro storm goes? You go like that, all right? You guys ready?
All right, face
All right,
the camera. All right.
Face the camera. We got camera yet?
All right.
All right. Ready?
3, 2, 1. Hydro storm!